Hello, Paul here again from EMD. Today we have this Porsche Cayenne 9PA 4.5 liter Cayenne S, sorry, I was going to say Carrera there. So we stripped down the actual cam covers pretty much on both sides. Put the piston on top dead center. If you look here, piston number 1 on top dead center, you can see it there. Pretty easy to see. We have to lock the pin down here. You can get an 8mm drill bit. I'm gonna lock it through. There's a cutout on the actual other side of this. So if you look there, look at the little. That's my little pin there. So it's gotta go through the hole. There's a hole there, and it's gotta go through that, and it's gotta go through into the cutout on the actual block, like that. All right. Once you get that in place, that means your crankshaft on top dead center. And what you do is you gotta check, make sure your pistons on number 1 is up. Piston on cylinder number 1 is up, and intake camshaft and exhaust camshaft pointing towards each other like that. See how it's pointing towards each other? If you look at it this way and that way on the top. All right, and cylinder number 5. Number 5 is here. Intake camshaft pointing sort of to the middle, and exhaust camshaft actual just about to touch the actual buckets, hydraulic lifters, just like that. Once you see those, once cylinder number 5 is like that, and cylinder number 1 is like that, I can tell you straight away by just looking at those camshafts. The timing is nothing wrong with the timing. The timing is good. But you still got to check it, so we put the camshaft timing tool here. If you look through there, timing tool goes through there, and timing tool goes through there. Alright, so that's the exhaust camshaft, that's in. That's the intake camshaft, and that's in. Alright, so this bank is good. And then we'll come back here. Same thing here. The tool goes through the intake camshaft there. You can see it's very close, and then here as well. Alright. It's really hard to line them up properly because you got no hydraulic pressure to pull the chain down tighter, so it move the camshaft to the correct position. But if you have the timing tool locked and very, very close to locked, and you got the tool under here for the crankshaft locked as well, and you got the actual camshaft, cylinder number 1, intake and exhaust pointing to each other, in cylinder number 5, intake pointing halfway and the exhaust pointing to the actual buckets, hydraulic lifters, your engine timing is correct. So now I'm going to actually replace the cam solenoids. We're waiting for those ones because I've got one from Germany. I ordered one, but I thought I had one, but they only got one here. They should have put 2, but things happen like that. So while I'm waiting for that one, I want to support the engine on top here, and actually support the engine on top and drop the subframe a little bit down, so we can actually replace the oil pressure, the oil level sender. Otherwise it will be always come up oil level sender faulty when you start the car up. It's a common problem on the actual 9PA Cayenne, but that's how you check the timing on a Porsche Cayenne V8 4.5 liter. I mean, it's the same process for the actual 4.8 liter, but instead of locking the camshaft at the back there, you lock the camshaft here and here. Alright, I've got a video there somewhere. I've done it already on the internet, but that's where we are right now. And then I'll do the mirror motor as well, and some other little things, and some of the wiring harness I'm going to check. I have to repair them as well, because most of this, and then most of the jobs here you can't just put it together. You got to check the harness as well, because all the wires are brittle and they can break anytime. And before you assemble this, make sure you actually go through one by one and check for any kind of debris that fall in there before you actually put everything back together. I'm putting a new solenoid as well. This one here is gone for the tank, fuel tank solenoid as well, and so on. Okay, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.